Hey Clashers, we keep diving into the super interesting top legend armies of those pros out there. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at Synthe's army for legend. And it's looking crazy. I mean, he's playing Skelli Donut Mass Hog Riders, which is already a big challenge. So I would think we should just dive in and take a look at how exactly he's attacking those bases. And I thought one thing which I would include as well are the posters of the players. What does this mean? Well, in those posters, which you can see right now, the stats of the player is getting shown, which means of this season. So for example, for Synthe, you can see he's averaging around 300 trophies on average every single day on offense. That is just unbelievable. It is crazy with this army, with mass hog riders. And then his offense is, his defense is not that great, to be honest. This is why he's not that high up there. But as well, his offense is incredible with this army. And if you guys are interested in seeing your own poster or seeing, I don't know, your friends, the stats of them, make sure to join my Discord server, because there's this legend bot included where you can see all of those interesting stats around legend. And obviously, that's always nice to see. But for now, we should dive into the attacks and take a look at the mastermind Synthe is with his mass hog rider attacks and legend. And the one big message I want to provide with this video as well is do not always play what is meta, because Synthe just loves those hog riders, right? Like, this is what he likes to do. So he found an army which is working for him and which he mastered, and with that he's averaging so many trophies on offense. But I see a lot of people just asking always, what is the best army there? What is the best army over there? The message of this video is supposed to be, play your favorite army and try to master it, and you're going to be able to compete at the top. That's how it works. The same thing, for example, with the surgical electro dragons. That's not something which is common, right? But if you master those techniques, if you master your strategy, you can be at the top with any strategy. That's how this game works at the moment. That's what is pretty cool in my opinion about it right now, that you can just master your favorite strategy, and if you become a true master in it, then no problem. And with that, let's take a look at the first ring base, because Synthe is already in with the Flame Flinger. He's using Flame Flinger on every single attack he's doing, because this siege is just the strongest siege right now in the game. In addition, he's doing the Skelli Donut for possible scatter shot, multi-Fern Tower, or like overall Fern Towers, and Eagle. Those are his main objectives around that clan castle. After that, it's not that surgical or anything like that. He's just putting all of those hog riders in and just healing them up. And spell placement is the key. Making good use of your spells is super clutch. And then as well, the earthquake. Making sure that with that earthquake you can take down the town hall is really important as well, because, well, otherwise the town hall needs, or is only getting activated at 50%, which not always is getting reached. And especially those core town hall bases are really annoying to attack at the moment for a lot of strategies. And obviously Mass Hog Riders is no difference whatsoever, because typically you want to take down the town hall with your heroes if possible. On this one, the town hall even survived. The town hall survived the first approach, but since he has his Yeti still left, since he has the Royal Champion still left, it is still all fine. And that is the crazy thing about this army. You will not see those crazy overkilled 3-stars which you have seen with some others. So it's more the crazy thing that this is working so consistent to me. Like, I would have thought, okay, this is really base dependent, but Synthe is really making it work like on all those different set of bases. And that's why we're going to take a look at ring bases, diamond shaped bases, box bases, all of those different stats which are out there at the moment, we are going to take a look at. And well, that's just the beginning. First attack is a 3-star for Synthe. So let's take a look at the next style of the base which he's going to attack. So let's take a look at that, because this expo is down, 3 stars are in, 40 cups on the board. Let's take a look at the next base. And if you like the first attack as much as I do, then make sure to follow Synthe on all of his social media channel, which means Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. He's streaming as well, so make sure to check all of those out. I'll link you down below all of them to make sure that you can follow him, give him some love as well. And for us, it means let's take a look at the next base. The next base is a box base. They're still everywhere. There's so many different styles of bases. So let's take a look at how he's approaching those. First of all, Ice Golem with like 2 headhunters just to make sure that the Royal Champion is down. Because with this, what this does is it's allowing him to actually place his Flame Flinger. As I said, he's using this Flame Flinger every single time. And important as well, he's using first the Flame Flinger and then the Skelli Donut. This is like the attack pattern you have to follow for this, because it's just giving you more time, more power overall. For this one, it's looking good. He got the value he needed with his Skelli Donut. That's already looking good. And then you can see as well the Flame Flinger looking good as well. The crazy thing about this, why it's working so good for him, is because a lot of those Flame Flinger baits are working based on having not that many scout troops in your army. What does scout troops mean? Well, overall, he has a lot of barbarians, he has archers, he has hog riders, he has a lot of troops which can actually trigger traps, which a lot of other armies do not have. So for example, if you're attacking with, I don't know, super dragons for example, or any air army for example, which uses the Flame Flinger as well, you do not have that many troops to actually scout for your traps, for your Flame Flinger. And that's why it makes this army so good to use the Flame Flinger, because you have hogs, you have archers, you have miner, wizard, whatever. You can protect your Flame Flinger pretty well. Now, again, Hog Riders are already on the other side, making sure that he's getting this vulnerability off and time it with the bomb tower. Second bomb tower is getting healed on, to make sure that his Hog Riders are getting into the backhand nice and healthy. And then for the backhand scatter shot, you just keep freezing it. In this case, there's even a Tesla farmer, so you have even more freeze value on your hand, while the Flame Flinger is still alive. You're going to see this as a trend over all of his attacks. His Flame Flinger is always staying alive the full time, which is, for a Flame Flinger, quite a lot. Like, it's around like 2 minutes, a little bit above that. And that's a lot of damage which is getting dished out by this Flame Flinger because of the splash, because of overall the high damage it has already. And with this, it is going to be another 3-star for Synthe. Really nicely done with that Royal Champion Shield, finishing off the last remaining buildings. You can see only a couple of storages left, no problem for cleanup. And that's another 3-star. So let's take a look at the next style of base. And let's see what Synthe had in store for us next, because this base got obliterated. Next style of base is actually, well, a diamond-shaped base. And I checked this base already many times, and to be honest with Queen Charge Lalo, I think I have never 3-starred it. It's like a really, really annoying base. I freaking hate it. So let's see how he is going to attack this and how he's going to approach this base. First of all, where is he starting the Flame Flinger? That's always the first question, because he's always starting things off with that. And it seems like he's starting at the top. And as I said, that's the cool thing about this army. A normal, like any other strategy, could not do that because of the double mortar. There's a lot of things at the top side, and as well skeleton traps. That's what I'm telling you as well. But with those hogs, with all of those ground possibilities of triggering traps, even another skeleton trap, and you can see it, he's just able to have a lot of archers over there to support the Flame Flinger. With a different army, this would have not been possible. You would have not had Hog Riders. You don't have all of those supportive troops with archers, barbarians, and so on. This is really, really dependent on the army, and this is why it makes this Flame Flinger even stronger. The next thing now, he's going actually... Wait, can you actually take down a... Yeah, he's going for the Eagle and Clan Castle. It's going to be close with the... No, never mind. I never said it's going to be close, guys. And that's another key defense taken down. As I said, he's looking for... Next to the Clan Castle, obviously, he's looking for scatter shots, Inferno Towers, or even the Eagle. Those are your main objectives when taking down the Clan Castle, looking around. And that's exactly what he went for as well on this one. So, next one, in this army, there is only one wall breaker. This is why he had to fall on this left side to push his king into this compartment, so the Yak can actually open up that compartment, and then he's following things up with that one wall break to get access to the core of this base. And with this, he's pushing right into the heart of the space. Typically, this does not work, because you have the Flame Flinger, you have the Single Inferno Tower, Clan Castle interaction, and the Single Inferno Tower should be protected. But with taking down the Clan Castle, it's working pretty nicely, to be honest. Now, all of those Hog Riders are in from the bottom side. Just put them in there. Make sure that, nothing is going to survive. He's healing everything really early in the beginning. There's going to be a few more headhunters, and that's another important trick which I can give you. Do not always put all of your headhunters at the same time. Try to delay it. Try to make sure that your Hog Riders are tanking for this specific hero you want to take down, which is really, really key. Queen is alive on the far left side. We have Hog Riders as well. And there's, even though there's like 2 more Expos still alive, that should be not any problem because, well, Royal Chamberlain now is getting used to finish off the single Inferno Tower, but those Hog Riders can actually take down all of those Expos and can tank for the Royal Champ as well. Like, just the interaction to finish off a base with Royal Champ and Hog Riders, which are tanking for each other, is really clutch. And you can see again, it's not the craziest overkills, but that's not the purpose. Like, a 3-star is a 3-star. It does not matter if you're swagging half of your heroes or if not. As long as you're a 3-star, you're going to get those 40 cups. That's what matters. And that's exactly what he's doing. So let's take a look at another base and another attack. Since we already had now a ring base, with a diamond shaped base, with a box base, we now have this teaser style base, I would call it. And actually this base got used quite a bit from, I believe it was Klaus. I think, yeah, Klaus, I think it was him, yeah. And obviously a lot of people like to copy then the bases of the popular pushers. So let's take a look at how exactly he's doing it. Skelli Donut for the... Okay, for the Clan Castle, obviously, and one of the scatter shots. Let's see. Yeah, he's going... Wait! What? Is he going to Earthquake that now? Yes, he is. And with that, both scatters are going down. But the... Oh, the Clan Castle! He's just the genius out of all of those Skelli Donut attackers. That is just crazy. Now he needs to make sure that his heroes are pushing in quickly, because this ground expo is about to lock onto his Flame Flinker. And as I have said, typically you want to have the Flame Flinker staying alive for its full lifespan, because the Flame Flinker already not having the most hit points and losing hit points as well on the same time. If it's going to get into range of a ground expo, that's not going to work out great for your Flame Flinker. This is why he's starting with those heroes, making sure the heroes are tanking for the Flame Flinker. And this means the Flame Flinker can actually go forward, go for this expo over there and take it down. At the same time, Town Hall's getting taken down, another bomb tower is getting taken down, so things are looking really good for Synthe on this base, especially with this beginning of the Skelli Donut. That was just unbelievable. After that, again, the concentrate, like the complex part about this strategy is not the Hog Rider part. The Hog Riders, obviously you need to hit the spells, but the most complex thing in the beginning is just seeing the entry point for your Flame Flinker and as well pulling off those incredible Skelli Donuts, because this is the key to success. Hog Riders is still going strong. He even has another heal spell still left, and he's always going first Warden and then the 2 heal spells after. It's really rare that he's going for another I don't know, like order of the spells and Warden ability and hero abilities. And that's exactly what he's following. Single Inferno Tower is getting taken down. Hog Riders are going to reinforce the back end. And with that, this base is done. So far in our series, we always had one base, which we had, I think, in every single video so far, which is kind of funny. And that base, I think we cannot skip on this one, because so far, we have used this base always in those highlight attacks, highlight series of those pros. So I think we should take a look at one more base and see how Synthe is going to attack. And I'm not talking about any other base than this one. This base is so freaking popular. It's insane. Everyone has seen it at this point, I guess, who is in Legend, or should have seen it. And it is just super, super popular. So now, let's take a look at how Synthe is approaching this base. Well, at the same time, I want to ask you guys to let me know which pro player you would like to see next. What strategy would you like to see next? On my menu already, which is already agreed, is actually Stars. Stars is going to come up next as well with Blizzard Lalo. So let me know if you have any other pros you would like to see in this format. Any other strategies you would like to see get highlighted, let me know down below in the comments. I will try to find a pro who can share a couple of replays for you guys so we can learn together those strategies and, well, maybe learn a little bit more about Clash in general. But now let's get back to this one. First things first, he actually lured out the skeleton trap, because this Flame Flinker positioning is actually kind of common. So what he did is he used his barge troops kind of to actually trigger traps and make sure that any possible Flame Flinker traps are getting taken care of really quickly. After that, funneling the far left side and actually trying to go for the tunnel, which is kind of ballsy. But hey, that's how you have to go for it. Trying to take down the town hall. He's doing that town hall dive, I feel like, on every single style of base, except one exception only. And that one exception is actually, yep, that's right, it's ring base, which we have seen in the beginning. Otherwise, he's nearly always trying to go for that town hall. King ability is in. Queen is actually getting targeted by this drone Expo, but now getting healed back up again. And with that, the Town Hall should fall with that Queen ability still there as well. Earthquake in, and now those Hog Riders should come in soon. Top or, okay, right side into that Eagle. Eagle is a really, really important defense as well to take down early. So you want to have your Hog Riders nearly always starting on the Eagle side. If you have two options, like for example Synthe had two options, going from the left or going from the right on this base. Obviously because of the Eagle is on the right side, he's starting from the right side. That's really important as well. Things are looking really good for him, even though the multi-inferno tower is kind of getting skipped. But with all of those heals in place, those multi-inferno towers are not doing anything. Now we have the Flame Flinger doing a little bit more of damage, but getting open. There's now the headhunters coming in, and as I said, it's really important to not spam all of those headhunters onto the first hero, because you need to sometimes delay them to catch off the second hero, which is a bit further inside the base maybe, to catch that as well and take care of that. But now again we have the classic and the classic finish for those Hog Rider attacks, which is the combination of Hog Riders, Royal Champion to finish off the base. And well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Huge thank you for Synthe, obviously sharing those replays. If you want to check them out on social media, as I said, all of those links are down below in the comments. So I will see you guys with the next video, right? Because it was a lot of fun doing that one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.